Become a channel member and support the content. You also get access to exclusive videos. You'll get an emote next to your name in the comments. The link for that can be found next to the subscribe button or in the description. And beat the random lottery that is FIFA points by buying the coins direct from u7buy.com. Use code TVM at checkout for a 5% discount, or if you're a new customer, get 8% discount. The link is down below. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to a brand new week of Team of the Week predictions. Not an awful lot of players to go crazy about, but a couple worth mentioning for sure. Up first is Angel Gomez, now in the Portuguese league with 1 goal and a Man of the Match award in a 1-0 win for Boa Vista. This guy is likely to be the player who is going to be chosen for Silver Stars this week. At least we can hope. Saint Just. 1 goal in a 2-1 win over Mönchengladbach for Mainz. He looks like an absolute monster for a silver card. Schmid? Not quite sure. Either way, he got 2 goals and a Man of the Match award in a 2-1 win. I'm not really too sure about this. I know which centre-back I would prefer. It is the Dutchman with that crazy pace. Final silver player worth mentioning is going to be Aribo of Rangers with 1 goal and 1 assist in their 4-1 win. I'm sure Rangers fans would love to see this, as maybe a couple of other people looking to build sort of weird Scottish sides, you know. Not too many crazy cards to choose from in that league, unfortunately, but Phillips of the Championship could fall under that category with 6 saves, 2 penalties, saves in 1 minute, and then a clean sheet in Cardiff's 4-0 win. It had to be retaken. He saved it twice. I can't say this guy's name. He plays right side. That's all we need to know. Plays for Marseille. 2 goals and a Man of the Match award in a 3-2 win over Nice. When I was going back to that Rangers player, by the way, what I mean is people like to build some sort of weird, obscure sides. EA don't give us enough cards. Wilkes is a player that fits into that category as well, though, when it comes to building obscure teams from lower leagues. He's got himself a hat-trick and 1 assist in a 5-0 win over Wigan. My man will be very upset. She supports Wigan. Moving on now to a player who has been involved in a game and another game against Atletico. I know, twice in 1 week. Bardi, he got a goal in the 1-1 draw, and then they played again today, and he got a Man of the Match award in a 2-0 win. So if they're going to choose anyone, surely you've got to choose this guy. So moving on to Kangin Lee. He got 1 assist. It was a very high match rating as well as Man of the Match in Valencia's 2-0 win over Celta Vigo. Doesn't look like a particularly insane card, but definitely worthy of the inform, that's for sure. Moving on to Bremer, not the paciest of centre-backs, that's for sure. 1 goal, clean sheet, Man of the Match award in a 1-0 win. I mean, you can't really argue. There's quite a lot of centre-backs flying around the place this week, actually. I've got quite a few to mention throughout the entire video, one of which is guaranteed, as should be this guy, Van der Streek, his full name. 2 goals, 1 assist, Man of the Match award in a 6-0 win for Utrecht. And the reason I say should be guaranteed, if this guy played in the Premier League, without a shadow of a doubt, he would be in form. Dutch League, though, let's test this on Wednesday. Patson Daka with a hat-trick and a 4-1 win. I believe his teammate, though, got 4 assists. EA always favour goals over assists every single time. I think it was Berisha who got the 4 assists, but we'll have a little look on Wednesday whether it's Daka or Berisha. Casemiro with 1 goal and a clean sheet and a 1-0 win over Valladolid. Toni Kroos should have it because of his match rating, but they plan on giving him a moments card according to certain sources and leaks and all the rest of it, so I would be very surprised if they gave it to Toni Kroos. Kamada with a goal and an assist in Frankfurt's 2-1 win over Bayern. He could be in for an upgrade as well next week, so with that in mind, this could be a decent card to pick up on Wednesday because he could end up going to an 82 or even an 83. Moving on to Jesse Lingard, he's at it again. I don't think this is going to happen, but it's definitely worth a mention. He got a goal in a 2-1 win over Spurs today. I mean, it's probably too soon after the last inform that he got, and they may go for Antonio, who is the other goal scorer in that game, but yeah, just keep an eye on it. Jose Font with 1 goal in a 4-1 win for Lille. Yeah, I know he's not very fast and no one's going to use him. And yes, technically speaking, he didn't get a clean sheet and they conceded. But I don't know. He seems to pop up with an inform every few weeks or so. Boadu with 2 goals and a Man of the Match award in a 4-1 win. That is a pretty impressive looking card. Look at the state of the pace. The dribbling to boot would be very nice as well. And of course, in front of goal, should be pretty clinical. Roy Patriciu is one of 2 goalkeepers to mention. 7 saves and a clean sheet in Wolves' 1-0 win over Leeds. That realistically should be enough So many different reasons why as well, because he's high rated, he's a Premier League goalkeeper. EA love that sort of thing. Isaac, this card is going to be useless. He's got himself a hat-trick in a 4-0 win. Definitely deserves the inform. Unfortunately, or fortunately, whichever way you look at it, EA have already given him a better card this year in a Future Stars. And it's not the cheapest thing in the world, but it's going to be much better than that inform. Romero, unbelievable season for this centre-back. What a player. 1 goal in a 4-2 win over Napoli. I mean, Muriel deserves it from that game, but he's already in form this week, so that's not going to happen. It has to be Romero. Willy Orban with a goal in a 3-0 win for Leipzig. That Leipzig win, by the way, marks the 4th win in a row, and that is very significant for a certain player that we'll talk about at the end of the video, but just note that Willy Orban will probably be in form. Moving on to Manchester United, who have just beaten Newcastle United by 3-1, and James got himself a goal in that game, and of course, like I said, it finished 3-1. However, he's not the only player worth mentioning. Bruno Fernandes, I don't think they're going to give it to him. He's got far too many special cards, probably going to get another player of the month again, but the other player, Harry Maguire, with 1 assist in that 3-1 win, yet another centre-back with absolutely no legs whatsoever, but you know what EA are like. They may save James for another promo. They may just give it to Harry Maguire for the sake of giving it to him. Who knows? Let's move on to another goalkeeper, though. Handanovic with 8 saves and a clean sheet in a 3-0 win. What's more significant is he did it in the derby against AC Milan. Very impressive performance. They could easily give the inform to Lautaro Martinez, but I think they're going to go with Handanovic, a very nice high-rated goalkeeper. Richarlison, the least said about this, the better, let's be honest. However, he, of course, got a goal against Liverpool in a 2-0 win. They are going to give it to someone. Gylfi Sigurdsson was the player with the other goal. It's going to be one or the other. I've gone for Richarlison because I think most people would want Richarlison over Gylfi Sigurdsson. Bernardo Silva with 1 goal and 1 assist and a Man of the Match award in Manchester City's 3-1 win over Everton. This was, of course, the previous game. Obviously, Everton played Liverpool on the weekend. This was earlier, but this would be a centre-mid card. Just take that under consideration. Haland, first of 27 headliner cards to talk about very, very briefly. 2 goals and a Man of the Match award in Dortmund's 4-0 win over Schalke. Could be Sancho, got a goal and assist. Who knows? I definitely think there will be an inform from that game, though, and I'm going to go with Haland. PSG have more or less blown this. If PSG had beaten Monaco today, then this would be happening right now. You'd go from an 84 to an 86. As I speak, they are 2-0 down with about half an hour to go. So, unlucky people who are holding this card, myself included. Benzema. Real Madrid have won 4 in a row. Would you believe it? This card is going to be very high rated and you'll never see it ever because no one will ever use it. But to be fair, that looks very, very good. Very good card. One of the highest rated in the game. And he hasn't had a team of the season or a team of the year or anything. So, hats off. And of course, we mentioned it earlier, Upamecano, I think on his way to Bayern Munich, is he? But before he does that, he's been upgraded for Leipzig. That is going to be an absolute monster of a centre-back. Such a good, powerful, very, very good defensively centre-back. He's got that inform week 1, remember, and he's just kicked on, and now he's got that headliner. That is going to be unstoppable. Him and Klosterman at the back. Oh, my days. Let me know what you think of that team of the week in the comments. Did you play Weekend League and are you now happy that you've played it, or have you regretted it? I don't know. Benzema, Upamecano, and if PSG can perform the most heroic of comebacks against Monaco, who are they're 2-0 down. I don't think it's going to happen personally, but you know more than I do at this point. Then, of course, those 3 cards will be upgraded. Regardless of team of the week, they will be upgraded for their team's 4 wins in a row. The rest of the cards, including Haland, are inform based for this week just gone. Let me know what you think of it in the comments. If you have enjoyed this video, though, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and until the next time, goodbye.
Join the Betting Rebellion and find out what your football knowledge is really worth.